Hi everybody, it's Rolex here once again with part 5 of Magic Find to Headhunter series. On this one, I would say though I got pretty lucky on this one because I dropped 4 nurses. But other than that, there's nothing much to mention. I got a lot of Exalted Orb, just from raw drop, but not close to the one with 12 or 11 Exalted Orb. This one was, I think, maybe like 7 exalts. I don't even know. We'll see in a minute. But as you can see, the builds kind of function, okay. Like I die because of proximity shield, and I don't know why, but I roll a lot of proximity shield monsters on the Scourge monsters and on the monsters on the map, just generally. I don't know why, but it happened quite a lot in this section. It's like about maybe it's about like 10 maps that I got like proximity shield monsters on monsters in map, which is bad. 10 out of like 50 maps, that was pretty bad. I expected to get less, maybe about like 5 maps per 50 maps. I don't know, like 10% of the total map, but well, this time it's going up quite a lot in terms of monsters with proximity shield. Because your character hate proximity shield. If you can't kill monster, even you have like a lot of buffs, still if you don't have a soul eater, you're still squishy. If you don't have like extra life, extra ES, life as ES for the mods that you just stealing and stuff, you would be a pretty squishy character. But yeah, I think maybe after I get a headhunter, it will be fixed somewhat. But for now, it's a pretty bad. Like if you get desync, you die. If they shoot charge to you, you die because you can't deal damage to them. That's pretty bad. But I think for a lot of maps, so maybe like 90% of the time, your character is fine. You just kill everything. It's just one click, maybe 2 clicks. If monsters is a little bit tanky, if they have resistance, if they have more life, depending on the map mods. But you can run literally any map mods on this character, uh, except if you roll some sexton, which let you take in 12% more damage or something, 12% more cold, more lightning damage. You would get your reflected damage, even fire damage as well, because you're not immune to those elements of reflect. You just reduce the damage taken from it, and you reduce 110. If you take in more, if you take an increase at 12%, means you're still taking 2% of the damage left over. So I'm gonna go into the results. We're gonna go fast on this one because there's nothing to talk about. As you can see, I have pretty generic drop. Like you wouldn't expect more than this. Maybe like roommate concoction. One of these, I think I got it like 3 times now for roommates. Pretty common, I would say. Like in every 50 maps, you would like expect to get one of these. Even the Lion's Roar is much more common. I think I got like 4 of them now. I think. And Grease Embrace, you drop this a lot, but this one's max roll for quantity. And then I corrupted it. It doesn't turn into anything. It doesn't have any implicit. And then I scourged it with like fire resistance. I think that's cool. You're not getting minus 10% fire resistance anymore. You get like plus 9% instead. So it's pretty cool. I got the Lorne Messenger, which I corrupted it, and it's just bad now. It's just dead, which is like terrible. I think you can still use it. I don't know, like 4 strength each node, like 7 max energy shield. I don't know, like it's still bad. Like, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I corrupt 2 pure talents. I got 2 reservation, and then a corrupted blood, which is kind of cool. I don't think it's worth that much for corrupted blood. Let's see. For pure talent, it's about like 50C to 1x. That's probably it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to sell this because I'm going to keep it myself. Maybe in the future I would like to use it on any other character. but not gonna be this one. And Piscator with like the lowest roll for attack speed, corrupted it with like attack speed. I don't think this is worth, but it's cool. I got a Aberrant's Hoof. This is the first Aberrant Hoof in 3 leagues. I think I've never dropped this, like like out of 3 or 4 leagues now. It's really really rare boots, and it doesn't do anything. Like it's just 5C, I think. Yeah, it's barely worth anything, but it's really really rare. As you can see, it's only like 29 matched, right? But that's probably it's corrupted, but no, that's fine. Hegemony, it's whatever. I corrupted it for whatever reason. I think I can delete it. Like it doesn't really matter. It's just rare, It's just rare to see it. And I got 4 nurses, as I mentioned. Venture Gamble with a terrible roll. I think I could roll, or maybe you just sell it right, like this, right? I could just sell it right like this, and then people would go, divine it themselves. Or maybe just keep it because I have one on my stash as well. So I could just divide it, and then the currency that I've been dropping, I got about like almost 100 Flower Orb, 3 Ancient Orb because you run with the Harbinger, and then you got a bunch of Exalted Orb because raw drop. I sold gems. I sold the Blade Fairy gem for 2 Exalt, and then the rest is just like pure drop from monsters. And I roll a lot of the Nemesis 3 that I have to buy another Watchstone because I got 3 Watchstone with Nemesis 3, and it was so annoying to do. That's why I just like, well, fuck it, forget about it, and then buy another one. I have this one, haven't rolled, I haven't divined yet, so I'm still not gonna use this one. I'm gonna use like 4% until I get like a really really bad streak of like some good mod, such as like Nemesis 3, because I don't have Nemesis map anymore. I have one more Nemesis map, which it's not going to do anything. So one more Nemesis map to go. That's why I'm still not running the Nemesis 3 map. I'm just keep it there. And then the raids is just whatever. You don't really care about the raids either, right? Like maybe 17 divine. And I will talking over a little bit of a price and stuff. Like as you can see, a lot of people playing Magic 5 now. The price of Nurse is going down by about 25%, which is good. You could get Headhunter much cheaper with this method, right? So you can buy nurses with way cheaper than before. 25% is just like insanely cheaper. But the price of Divine Orb go up like by almost 30%. From I think from 6.5 kiosks to 9 kiosks now. Whenever I start the series. Venture Gamble, it stayed in the same price. I don't think it's like going up because just 100C. Mythic Orb, whatever. Ancient Orb though. Ancient Orb is a big one because it's going up quite fast. When I first started this series, I think I sold 3 of these for like 16 chaos each, and now it's 20C each. So you would gain like a lot more than before, and especially you run Valdo. If you run with Scarab, with like Harbinger Scarab, you would get more of these, like more of Ancient, like way more. This is probably gonna be your second most, or maybe like your third most Chaos Orb, or maybe like gain from this strategy. Maybe you're still gonna get the Nurse like at the second because you're gonna drop Raw Exalted Orb more than the Nurse anyway. And then the race is whatever. You don't really care about the race because it's just whatever, right? Exalted Shard, like it's just Exalted Orb, but it's smaller. So that's pretty much it. And as you can see, I gain about like 3K for every 50 maps run. This is like a pretty consistent number, except for the Squire one, like for the run that I had Squire on. This one is just like a stable, 2.8, about 2.8 to 3K, 3,000 C per 50 maps. So if you divide that in just a little bit, I spent about like 3 to 4 hours farming for 50 maps, you would get around maybe 1,000 C per hour, just like from the something that you can sell, right? Something that you can trade or exchange for a chaos orb, something that you can exchange instantly. You're not counting like scarabs and stuff. Like obviously you drop scarab, obviously you drop some fragments, some like splinter, but you're not gonna count those in because it's just like it's so annoying to sell this. Like I know that it's like worth something. Yeah, I dropped like some of these. I dropped from maybe some Miller Delirium, some something, right? There's a lot of things that you would get like randomly, but you would never sell it. Like I never sell any of this. Like I never sell any of this. And you're dropping it, and obviously you would drop like cluster shoe as well. I usually don't sell them because it just doesn't really matter. And if you are a new player, you don't know how to sell it anyway. So I'm never gonna count the things that you wouldn't be able to sell in. And making it like affinity for most of my things will remove fossil, remove unique, like some garbage unique that I haven't collected because I want to collect all of them as well. The one to find. Dorium, no, I never, and some of these things as well, like Catalyst, I got a little bit of Catalyst, I don't know, like Essence, obviously. You never count those things in because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like if you don't know how to sell them, you will never get a profit out of it. So just get the thing that you would know how to sell them. Like pretty easy. You drop currency, you sell currency, you trade currency for other currency. Exalted Orb, it's pretty much basic. The Nurse, pretty much, right? Because you know that the value is there. You know that it's big value. And then Chaos Orb, and then Divine Orb, and then Ancient Orb. There's 4 things that you would like focus on. If you're farming this strategy, there's only 4 things that you focus on, which is Ancient Orb, Divine, Chaos Orb, Exalted Orb, and the Nurse. Anything else is whatever. A lot of cards I just skip it as well. Like there's a lot of cards that I drop. I started to picking up the Wretched because I forgot. I hid it in my filter for a very long time, and now I started to picking it up. Otherwise, I would have the Wretched, the same amount of the Tinker's table. I think it's probably gonna be the same amount if I don't forget to show it on my filter. But that's pretty much it for this part. I haven't changed any of my character. The characters stay the same. So you're using the old Viscose Leech, no Headhunter, no anything like that yet, which I'm probably gonna get soon. I don't want to trade. I don't want to, I don't want to like spend all my nurses because I just want to keep tracking of it. And right now, we are we're almost 2/8 of the hinter now, right? Almost 1/4 of it. Got like 14 out of the 64. So that's pretty good, in like what is this, like? Is this part 4 or part 5? I think it's part 5. I think, yeah. So it's 5 parts, and we almost get to 1/4. So if this keeps going, it would be in about 20 parts, I guess. I don't know, maybe. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. And if you have anything you want to ask down below, you can comment down below as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe though. Bye, see ya.